What happened in Vegas? Stay in Vegas.
Khabib, welcome to London.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
As usual, very calm, very collected, but inside, are you excited to get back inside the octagon?
Yes, it's like very exciting about my comeback with tough opponent versus interim lightweight champion, and I can't wait.
This time away from competition, has it been frustrating for you, or has it been a welcome relief to have some time away?
I enjoy with my time. Why I have to be stressed? For what? I'm already UFC champion. I defend my title. I am undefeated. Of course, I wanna just enjoy with all process. I don't wanna be stressed. I enjoy with my hard work, with hard training, with my brothers, with my team. With everything what happen inside, outside the cage, and I just enjoy with it.
Are you excited to put Las Vegas behind you and what happened out there? Because you were out of character as well.
What happened in Vegas? Stay in Vegas. Nothing come out, and everybody see what happened in Vegas. Victor in my side. We smash him, we smash all his team. Very happy about this. And about city, I don't know. I don't wanna fight in Vegas anymore because they take his money and they take my money 10 more times than his money. This is not about money. This about how they how all process going. This about this, and I don't wanna fight in Vegas. And if some great fight happen in Vegas, I'm gonna go and just watch. But I don't wanna fight anymore in Vegas.
If Conor comes back and gets some wins, beats a ranked guy, would you entertain a rematch with Conor?
If he deserves, yes. But right now, I'm not interested. Why I need rematch? For what?
Even though it makes the most money?
Money is not bad, but when you have too much money, is no good.
Was part of your return tied into the date in Abu Dhabi? Did you want to compete in Abu Dhabi?
Yes, very. I really want to fight in Abu Dhabi because a lot of my fans can come from USSA countries, from Russia, from Arabic countries. Everybody can come to Abu Dhabi and watch my fight and enjoy, And this is perfect place right now for me, for UFC, to make big UFC in Arabic countries, and perfect time and perfect place.
How important as well is that Abu Dhabi is such a large Muslim community? You must feel it as being very much a role model.
Yeah, I have very big support in Muslim community and Emirates too, and a lot of time I go to Abu Dhabi, Dubai with my family, kids, enjoy there. This is like my opinion, like most safe place in the world, because I was in London, Moscow, Dagestan, Turkey, US, like I was everywhere, Europe. Like Emirates is most safe place in the world. Dustin no need nervous about his life or something like this. He can come with his family, enjoy after fight in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and they have a lot of place you can enjoy with your family, and I love this place.
There's footballers in this country, people like Mo Salah, who are changing, the mentality of people. Islamophobia is right down. People are really embracing them. Do you feel responsible to do that as well on a global scale?
Yeah, I feel this. It's like with Mo Salah or with me or without us, God do his job perfectly, and with us or without us, Islamophobia is gonna be go down, and people's gonna know who is who, what is what, and I'm very happy to be part of this time, because this is like very hard time for Muslims, but we're gonna kill Islamophobia around the world, everywhere, because sometimes, like right now, people, everybody on internet, like Instagram, YouTube, everywhere, they watch everybody, they follow everybody, you know, they know who is who, and we have to show perfect example for people, for Muslims, like everybody in the world.
Are you a football fan? Do you have a football team?
I think I'm not only fan. I think I know very big history in football. You know, like English Premier League, for me is best Premier League in the world. You know, I follow everything.
Do you have a team?
Yes.
I'm trying to get you to say Liverpool because that's my team. But
But I like Liverpool. I remember when I was kid, 2005, when I watched Liverpool versus Milan in Dagestan. We have big screen TV in beach, like thousands of people watch on this match, and when they losing like first time time like 3-0, I really believe them. They have to come back. They have to come back because I like those team, like with Milan Baros, Schmitzer, Riese, Ethiopia. I remember this like. What's his name? Steven Gerrard.
Igor Bishkan.
Yes,
Yeah.
like it was like crazy team. You know, it's like very good team. But right now they have very good team. Right now too, you know, like I watch all match League of Champions in Liverpool, but I'm big fan in Real Madrid. But I like watching like English Premier League. Like even they play like worst team, they have like
The best games.
Yeah.
So when you fight now, do they put the same screen up?
With the who?
In Dagestan, do they put up the same big TV for when you fight?
Same. Right now, like my last fight, they put screen like everywhere. Like, you know, cinema theaters, like outside, inside, everywhere.
Why do we get such a incredible talent pool from Dagestan? Why Dagestan?
Why Dagestan? I think about history, you know. Always, if you watch in geography, like how is Dagestan, where is Dagestan, you can understand it's like all life. It's like a lot of wars happen in Dagestan, people living in mountain, and you know, it's like tough life. And when you have tough life, hard life, become success very easy because you have motivation, you're hungry, you need this, you know. And when you have everything, you have money, you have food, you know, you have house, car, everything, you don't want to go to the gym and you know, training so hard. I think that's why. And we have big history in sport. Like right now we have best school in the world, like freestyle, Ushu Sanda, like best school in Russia, like boxing, grappling, judo, and MMA is everything is together. And people is so tough, very tough people, and mentality, like everything become together, I think.
Will we see Khabib go to the next level because your father's there? Is there another level to Khabib? Can you go even?
No, I have to go different level, but not. I can't jump out the cage. You know, I have to stay inside the cage. And
is this what your father said?
Yeah. But yes, I already improved myself. I'm working like everywhere, like grappling, striking, wrestling, conditioning. Like if you guys watch my every fights I improve, you know. If you wanna be champion, if you want to defend your title, you have to become high with the MMA, because MMA every day like grow up, like go high, because a lot of tough, young, hungry guys coming, and you have to be ready for everybody. And that's why I keep going. You have to learn every day something. Every day you have to learn, and like even if you talk about grappling, I don't show everything what I can do. And I'm working on my hip position, I'm working on my mount position, you know. It's like take back, like everywhere, you know. And we have 11 weeks before the fight, and I'm gonna improve myself for next 11 weeks.
Tell me about Dustin Poirier, what his strengths are, what he brings to Abu Dhabi, why he's different from other guys you've faced already.
He's tough, you know, he's tough. He have good experience, more than 20 fights in UFC, you know. He beat a lot of tough guys. I like his footwork, his boxing, everything, but I'm gonna make him tired. He have to be ready, because if you watch his fights, he fight Gaethje, stand up. He fight Pettis, stand up. He fight Holloway, stand up. He fight like with everybody. He fight in stand up, you know. But with me, you have to be ready on pressure, like wrestling pressure. I'm not going to stay with him on feet, you know. Of course, fight beginning, like boxing style, but I'm going to take him down, make him tired, and finish him. This is what I'm gonna do.
He's certainly your next challenge, but a lot of people in the industry think your toughest challenge is actually Tony Ferguson, who came back just last weekend. Were you impressed with Tony's performance, and do you agree with that? Do you think Tony Ferguson's potentially even stronger than Dustin Poirier?
Like if you watch Tony Ferguson, Dustin Poirier, like they a little bit different style, because Dustin is more technical, you know, not bad on the ground. Like Tony Ferguson, not bad on the ground too, but he's skinny. He's skinny. I'm gonna hold him a little bit and finish his energy. I talk about Tony Ferguson. Like people think he can do whatever he want on stand-up, but even if we talk about him, all fights happen in stand-up, like Pettis, Cowboy, or like if you watch Kevin Lee fight, he take him down, you know, he hold him. He take his mount, you know, but I am much different than Kevin Lee. You know, if Kevin Lee can wrestling 1 round, I can wrestling 5 rounds. You know, it's like, and if you watch how he fight versus wrestlers, he always have problem. Like Danny Castillo, my opinion, he beat him like 2-1 in rounds. I watched this fight in Sacramento, like very close in the cage. And I was so surprised when they give Tony Ferguson victory. Mm-hmm. He always have problem with wrestlers. And anyways, tough opponent, deserve title shot. And to improve my legacy, I have to beat this guy too.
Yeah. You talk a lot now about your legacy, about how you're going to get to what you want to achieve in the sport. But when you do eventually leave, how do you want people to remember Khabib?
I don't want to be like just champion, and I want to be like greatest champion in lightweight division. Lightweight belt was defend only 3 times. I want to defend this 4 times, inshallah, and beat Tony Ferguson, Dustin Poirier, maybe GSP if you want to come back, or other opponent, and defend 4 times. It's gonna be great.
The GSP fight is something you've talked about. You just mentioned it then. If he doesn't come back, how do you define your legacy as one of the greatest of all time? Without moving up? Surely at some stage the pressure to move up to another weight division, or potentially move down. Could you potentially move down?
Just beat Tony Ferguson and Dustin Poirier. Become greatest lightweight of all time. You know, undefeated, undisputed. I think enough.
Do you love MMA? I get this feeling that you've done it for such a long time.
Yeah,
do you still love the sport?
Yes, I love competition. You know, I still love competition, like sparring, like grappling, like even if we run, I love competition. Like if you talk about enjoy with victory, this is different. Victory, like victory for me. I'm not enjoy like I enjoyed before. I'm not enjoy this. Like win, and that's it. I all the time worry about like after every fight I become famous. Like you know, like if I want, I can't walk around the streets like I want. You know, like a lot of people come take picture, like try to talk with me. You know, I don't like this stuff. Like a little bit tired with this stuff. That's why I don't like victory, because I know with victory comes like money, attention, famous, like a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That's why.
So will you look to get out of the sport before defeat comes, or would the defeat mean the end for you?
No, I already work a lot of side, like business or something like this, but not too much. I have a lot of offer, like with a lot of companies. Like I tried a little bit stay away a lot of stuff because I'm current UFC lightweight champion. My job is defend my title. You know, #1 job is my defend my title. If I won't defend my title, I have to spend 5 hours every day in the gym. You know, that's why everything is together. If you lose something, everything go down. That's why I try to control everything, because I know the history of MMA. I know this history of champions. A lot of champions, when they become champion, and a lot of guys, like when they win, they a little bit change. Like Ronda Rousey. Like this is not about the bad people. This is about, like, sometimes you can control everything. Like if before, when you become champion, if you train every day 2 times, when you become champion, sometimes you train 1 time on 1 day. You can train maybe a little bit running and you think you're training, but when you go to the cage, you no need for running. You need sparring, you need grappling, you need wrestling, you need hard work. Like before, when you become champion, you work because you're hungry, you need this, and you have big motivation. Then you become champion, you a little bit lose your motivation, but you forget about other guys.
Yeah.
A lot of guys coming, like training so hard, very hungry, and you have to understand this. I know this way, I know this stuff, and that's why I keep training, keep working.
Perfect.
And
enjoy your fight camp. Look forward to the fight.
Thank you so
much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.